Hello, welcome everyone to our final five tribal council. We had a challenge over the last couple of days. It was our take on Jailbreak from Survivor, where they had to basically make a long stick out of small sticks, but we used pencils, and they had to retrieve four balls that were about 4 feet away, so no like cage or anything. Very interesting challenge. We'll post the videos probably later tonight, but people took different strategies. Eric made this like nice hook that was able to pretty much get every ball at once, so he get it in about 59 seconds. But you know what? It came down to Dom getting his tape on way faster, and so he made a stick that was just the right size, about three pencils long, and was able to get those in 23 seconds. So Dom won immunity tonight, and so now we are going to bring in our final five, and we're going to see what happens next. Who's going to be in the final four? Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. All right. So I was just Perfect. Dom, I'm gonna start with you. You won immunity tonight. Um, Probably biggest immunity. I told y'all biggest immunity this season until the next immunity. Um, so at this stage of the game, what are you evaluating? You're muted too, so.
Sorry. Networks have been pretty shit today, the whole day, so I'm in the kitchen with my phone. I know it's very unorthodox of me. Um, Final five. I've been dreading today for many, many days, even before final five, final six, seven, maybe. You're probably gonna not see me probably be the unhappiest immunity winner of all time. Because I am so conflicted in what I'm supposed to do today. My goal is to win. I think that's everyone's goal. I think that's pretty simple. But how I'm gonna get them with who I can beat and all that stuff, um, it's tough. And all of these four people, they have helped me tremendously in this game. And who am I to judge on who helped me more? Who is like better for my game? Who is this and that? Who can I beat? Whatever. And and it sucks because like I had to have voted out. I had to vote out people who in the past. I mean, sorry to name out people. Katrina and Derek. They helped me a tremendous amount in this game, and I voted them out, and I felt awful. And tonight I'm gonna have to do the same. And I take no pleasure in it, and it's the worst. And um you might see, oh, Dom, you're final four. That's something to celebrate. I'm not celebrating today. I'm mourning, and I'm gonna go to bed very sad, and it's gonna suck, and it's gonna suck until Sunday, and hopefully Sunday, all of the difficult decisions I made, maybe unfair decisions I've made towards other people, are gonna pay off, or maybe they're not, and all of the awful things I didn't plan to do in the beginning of the game. I didn't want to play like that in the beginning of the game, are gonna be for nothing. And that's what I'm most grateful for. I don't know if that answers your question, but
Yeah.
it's been a very difficult day for me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You know, I find that this happens almost every time we get this deep into the game. You've all spent a lot of time together. Some of you on the same tribe since the beginning of the game. So that makes any decision that you have to make because you're like, well, I like you all, so, what do you do? So Mike, like, how are you reconciling your feelings tonight?
I had mixed feelings from the last 2 hours about the vote. I thought something was happening, and then no, something else is happening, and no, something else is happening. So now my head is all screwy and like, wait, easy to final five turned out not to be easy final five. But that's what I expected because it's a final five for we said it's not gonna be easy anymore. It's gonna be harder for the last two, maybe three steps.
Hmm. So you sound a little more like it's been that this isn't going to be a straightforward vote tonight. Is that true?
It could be.
Okay. Eric, I'm gonna go to you next. The last couple tribals, you have been a target. You had to idle save yourself with an idol. You were the second target between you and Veronica. Um, at this point in the game, this is I don't think this is a secret anymore. There's no more advantages. This is all social game at this point in strategy. So, um, where's your head at tonight?
My head's in the same place it's been for a while. I know I'm getting votes tonight. Last tribal council, I didn't mince words. I'm not going to mince words again tonight. What I do know is I'm probably getting 2 votes. I think Grace is getting 2 votes, and then there's going to be a 5th vote. And
Hmm.
I don't even think the person casting that vote knows what name's going to be on it yet.
Hmm.
So, we both, I think Grace and I have both had our chance to plead our cases to that person, and it is what it is. That's where my head's at.
Hmm. So Grace, you've been identified as apparently a target tonight. Where's your head at?
I'm extremely nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's really scary, especially when, like you said, it's probably 2-2, and then there's a deciding vote, and you don't know exactly which way that's gonna go. But I hope that my relationships are strong enough, and that I've built good bonds, and yeah, that's all I can say. I don't know. I'm really nervous. So.
Hmm. Melissa, what are you basing your vote on tonight?
I'm sorry, did you say what am I basing my vote on?
Yep.
What's gonna get me to the end? I guess. Yeah. Sorry, I keep so loud here.
I was trying to ask you the simplest question, just so I with that in consideration.
Yeah. I'm taking what I feel is the best move for myself to get me further in this game.
Okay. All right. So, if I'm summing things up, it seems like we're making a tough decision regardless of who goes home. It seems like there has been multiple names out there. Whether those are the actual names, the ones that put out there, we'll find out. Tony Slater, any questions?
No, I don't have anything tonight. Slater?
I know you all said it's about getting to the end, but are you concerned, any of you, about how your resume stacks up against the other 4?
I didn't mean to.
Mike, do you want to answer that?
What was the question?
I just said, are any of you concerned about how your resume stacks up against the other 4?
I can take that one. No
Go
one
for
else
it.
wants it.
Go for it.
You never know what the jury's thinking. Because resumes can mean a lot of different things. Some people value, like, is your resume padded with a bunch of different moves, or a lot of people think resume is like, how well were you able to keep the target off of you? How good were your social connections? There's the social resume, and there's a strategic resume. I mean, you can say that there's physical resume, but no one's dominated in challenges to a point where anyone stands out in that respect. So the answer is, it depends on what you think the jury's valuing. Are they going to value strategy and how many moves you made, or are they going to value how good were your social bonds? Were you able to keep the target off you? Were you able to do this and that? So there's too many ways to think about a resume to say yes, mine's better than everybody's, or no, mine's not. Because at the end of the day, right now there's 8 jurors. There's going to be 10, and we don't know what they're thinking.
Does anyone else have any cases they would like to make before we go into a vote? Seeing none, let's get to it. It is time to vote. Please put your parchments in your confessional. If you've already voted, please bump it so we can see it. And we'll count the votes. All right, I have the votes. So much easier when there aren't 500 advantages out there, isn't it? All right, once the votes are read, the person getting voted out will just have a couple seconds to say their goodbye, and we'll put them in the waiting room for an exit interview. I will read the votes. First vote is Grace. Second vote is Melissa. 1 vote Grace, 1 vote Melissa. Eric. It's 1 vote Eric, 1 vote Melissa, 1 vote Grace. Eric. That's 2 votes Eric, 1 vote Melissa, 1 vote Grace, 1 vote left. And the next person voted out of Survivor Primetime and the 9th member of our jury, Eric. The best unbuttered toast. Eric, the tribe has spoken.
Good game, everybody. Dom, I hope that was worth it. I'm not voting for you, dude. I hope you understand why. But yeah, good luck to you guys.
All right, Eric, thank you so much for playing. We've loved having you. For a previous winner, you were the last winner in this game, and you fought hard to the end. All right, congratulations, Final Four. We'll give you information about the challenge maybe later. We'll see. It will be live this Friday at 8:30. See how it happens. Also, we do not do forced fire making in prime time. It is a vote. So grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night. And thank you all, YouTube, so much for watching. Very interesting tribal council. Our last winner out of the game. A player that had a second chance. Second chance is over. So we'll see how this Final Four shakes up. Will be a Final 3. Join us on Friday at 8:30 for a challenge, and then Tribal Council immediately after. We'll see you then. Bye.